Amanda here with your September 2017 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini deck by Luigi Scapini. Then be sure to join me for part 2 of this reading over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue to get some additional wisdom and spiritual guidance for you regarding how to handle the energies or people or issues that may be popping up for you in September. The link to my Vimeo channel is below. You can find your spiritual guidance reading. Just click or tap show more under the video or the little arrow under the video to open that section. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. Please do click the subscribe button if you haven't already. That will ensure that whenever I post new videos, they get sent right to your feed. You don't have to go hunting around for me. But let's jump in, Leo, to September 2017. Which runes want to talk to Leos about September 2017? Here it is. As always, Leo, please do keep in mind these are general or free sample readings, if you will. Not all of these messages will be for you because some are going to be obviously for the other Leos that are watching. If you would like something far more specific, I would encourage you to contact me for a private session. I do those on Skype for $70, and you'll find the information also below. But the email address is here in the video and below. Just contact me and we can set that up for you. You can also watch the video for your rising sign as well to get more general or information in other areas of life for September, or to get some clarification on what may be going on here. Well, let's see in general what Leos have got going on for September. We always start with the challenge or focus, and it's actually your card, Leo. It's force, which is strength in other decks, but here it's in reverse. So your challenge in September could be, I don't know, feeling like your strength is being used against you in some way, or physically feeling a lack of strength, or you may, maybe feeling ill or not yourself, or someone close to you may be dealing with a health issue or not be well, and you have to look after them. In the reverse, this could also mean unbridled force, using too much force in a situation. So this could be your challenge, maybe not to kind of unleash your wrath on somebody here, Leo. Aries got a similar energy. So, yeah, you may be very upset with someone who you feel like you maybe broke a promise to you. Maybe you feel like they are being lazy. They're not living up to what you thought they were going to live up to, or something they promised you. They're not delivering from your perspective. Or someone could be accusing you of this, Leo. Like, you saying that you screwed something up, or, you've broken a promise to them. Again, these energies can always work both ways. So, but I feel like for most of you, this is someone who's just gotten kind of lazy. Maybe maybe it's somebody who works for you. Maybe it's one of your kids, and they're living with you, but they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or maybe they dropped out of school. It could also be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, somebody who is maybe they quit their job, they're mooching off you. Aries did get the same kind of energy, but whatever this is, you're not happy with it, and are tempted to break this off. So you may be considering separating from somebody, divorcing from somebody. This could be, maybe you've already gone through the separation, the divorce, and you're having to deal with an ex, or you're having, and you're having tense words or situations with an ex because you share children, or you have to figure something out. This could also be some misplaced anger sometimes. So maybe somebody's mad at you for something you didn't do, or something they think that you did. This could be kind of leftover Mercury retrograde energy for some of you, because Mercury doesn't go direct until I think it's the 5th of September, but of course we always have that kind of shadow period for the days after and around Mercury retrograde. So it could just be like the smoke has to clear here, Leo. So if you can kind of hold yourself back until that clears, if it's a misunderstanding. But if it's righteous anger, you know, at someone who's accusing you of something that's not true or what have you, then that's, you know, you may just have to kind of let them know in a very strong way that you're not going to put up with it. But I feel like it's like you're putting an end to someone taking advantage of you in some way, or someone not delivering on a promise. In your present energies, so this would be end of August moving into September, or perhaps, you know, in the present when you watch this video, we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, this is the Wish card, and even in the reverse, it's not a bad card, but it's almost like you got your wish and now you have to deal with kind of the fallout of that. So that's going to mean different things to all of you. Whatever your wish was will be different. But for whatever reason, whatever this was, has kind of put you back into, you're either on this merry-go-round where you're repeating the same lesson over and over again. Or maybe your wish was to get someone back that you had broken up with before, or an ex or something, or to hear from them again, or get back with them, or see them again. And now they haven't changed. It's the same kind of, maybe their relationship wasn't the best, and now you're finding yourself, oh my God, I'm back on this, you know, merry-go-round from hell, right? That was this relationship. Why did I want to hear from this? Maybe you thought you wanted closure, but then, you know, you got in a little deeper than you were initially planning, and now you're like, oh God, I want to get out of this, or you know, this has cost me something, or it will cost me something in the long run. Because yeah, this rune is in the reverse is all about, it indicates failure. So whatever this wish is, it may be okay in the moment, it may be good in the moment, but it doesn't have longevity. It doesn't have, and especially if it's a repeat of a past relationship or a past situation or a past behavior, it's just going to repeat again. And, you know, it's not going to turn out any differently. So yeah, if you're contemplating any new relationships, or a renewal of a relationship from the past, or giving someone another chance, or giving a situation another chance, I would say that that's not a good idea. You know, you're not going to get a different dish using the same ingredients. So it would just be a waste of time and your energy, honestly, Leo. And you may find that you get more involved emotionally than you were intending. The help that's going to be available to you, you've got the Four of Wands. So, I mean, this could be involving some sort of an event, the planning of a party, the planning of a wedding, or wanting to get engaged, wanting to get married. This could be going on around that. Could be somebody else's wedding, someone else's event. But the battery light is blinking at me, so let me change those and hold that thought. We'll get right back to this. 1 second. And we're back. Sorry, having some battery issues here. Hopefully we won't get interrupted again. But the help that's going to be available to you, yeah, with the Four of Rods is the return of stability through cementing a relationship. So, planning a party, planning an event. This could just be somebody not doing their part when it comes to planning an event, or helping with a wedding plan, or not on board for a wedding. Maybe this is the two of you're getting ready to get married, but one of you wants to elope and one of you wants to you know, have a big expensive wedding somewhere or something. But you're going to be getting some really good advice. I do feel like you have support with your plans. Some of you may just be escaping a situation to go, you know, you're going to be with family. You're going to, maybe your partner doesn't want to go to this event, or, you know, they're trying to talk you out of going. Maybe it would require travel, and they, you know, feel like you don't have enough money to be traveling to go to this family event or this wedding. But a reunion is supposed to happen. An event is supposed to happen. And it just looks like, yeah, there may be some element of having to overcome someone who's not wanting to take part or feeling negative about it. Now this could be your partner also maybe reuniting with family or going to a family event, and maybe you're the one trying to talk them out of it, Leo, because you for different reasons, but it seems like they're supposed to go. Whoever's going to a family reunion or attempting to amend relations or fix relations with family, they're being guided by spirit to do it, whether it's you or someone else. So you can be cautious, but this is supposed to happen for whatever reason. So whether it's you or another person, what must be accepted? We have the Devil card. So yeah, it's kind of a heavy energy, but for the month of September, yeah, there's, this is excess or extremes. It can also be addiction issues. So this could be somebody who needs to go get treatment, who needs to go to, you know, maybe they're being encouraged by family. Or this could be an intervention, actually, that just came to me. Maybe you and other people are planning an intervention, or somebody, you know, your family or friends are staging an intervention for you, Leo. But I really feel like for most of you, this is, you know, something that has to be done. And, you know, somebody needs to go away and get some treatment or get some help for this addiction issue. And it's causing conflict amongst, you know, with this person, of course, but also everybody close to this person, because some people may agree that that's the right course of action and other people may not. Another caution I'm seeing, though, is to not kind of run roughshod over other people, Leo, especially if they have a right to assert their opinions. I mean, you know, we all have people in our lives who care about us, and everybody, you know, has a right to express their opinion about what they will and will not take part in as it relates to someone they care about, whether it's a brother, sister, spouse, whatever. So it's necessary to hear everyone out and really see if there can be compromise or a consensus reached about what should be done about this. But this could also be somebody trying to, it can also be a possessive relationship. One partner trying to control the other person's movements as it relates to family, friends, whatever. A healthy relationship is one based on trust, where, you know, people are allowed to have friendships and family relationships, and the other partner doesn't feel in any way that those are taking away from them, because they're not. They come from different accounts. We don't love family and friends the same way that we love partners. So if someone's doing that to you, Leo, if someone is like being possessive over you, not letting you see family and friends, trying to control your motives, trying to force you to do something and making you feel guilty or whining and pouting if they go ahead with their plans and assert their freedom, you know, nobody owns another individual. You know, nobody has the right to do that. And assert that kind of control over someone else. We all have free will, and we're all free to use it. So yeah, if anybody's doing that to you, it's time to, with the Two of Swords here in your outcome for September, you know, get rid of the block, take the blinders off. Whatever you're refusing to see or have refused to notice in the past when it comes to red flags, it's time to acknowledge those and either nip them in the bud, let this person know, like, hey, you're not going to tell me I can't see my family, or you're not going to tell me I can't travel to a wedding, or my sister's wedding, or my daughter's wedding, or whatever. Yeah, that's not cool. Now, Leo, this could also be you doing this to a partner. Again, these energies can always work both ways. And what I'm seeing here is in your, whoever is trying to control someone else, it's in that, like squeezing them, or you're making them feel boxed in and making them want to escape or get away all the more. That's the effect those kind of situations have. You're eventually going to lose that person, or they're eventually going to lose you, because I mean, whenever someone's squeezing you like that and trying to keep you in a box or a cage, or tell you who and what and when and what, you just make that person all the more wanting to break free from that. And it may work for a while with someone who's maybe has low self-esteem, or who is very, maybe more of a submissive type of person, or maybe has less confidence in who they are, or is less self-aware. That may work for a while, but even those people have an end of their rope. But this is actually, this is an abuse situation. It can also be, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse. And escaping from this, yes, while it may cause conflict, while it may cause upheaval and disagreements, it's going to be worth it in the long run, because you're going to be free. You're no longer going to be blocked. Because if something isn't done, the outcome is the Two of Swords. So this is kind of like, being indecisive because you're refusing to see something, you or someone else is refusing to see something. It can be denial. So again, going back to the addiction thing, you can't make someone get help. You may stage this intervention, you may stage this event. Some of you maybe there is like a family event, and that's how everybody's coming together, but then you're telling this person that it's a family reunion or a family event in order to get them there. And then that's, where everybody's going to have the intervention and talk to this person about their drinking or their drug use or gambling or whatever the addiction is. Or that they have a mental illness. That's another thing that people deny. Because, nobody wants to admit that they have a disease, but it can be treated. But without treatment, you will alienate people. So yeah, Leo, you could be telling somebody, look, you need to get diagnosed. You need to see a doctor. You need to get help with this, whether it's addiction, a mental health issue, whatever. There's something going on with you or somebody else, Leo, where it has to be confronted, and this person has to be liberated. Whoever is trapped in this situation, and they may not even realize they're trapped. But yeah, the outcome is denial. There's going to be a stage of denial, but I think that's just the beginning. At least some step is being taken, and it's bringing the situation out of the box. But yeah, with Rido here, this is a big shift or change. It's also moving, someone moving out, someone leaving a situation. And next to the Devil, it's like someone's escaping from either a self-imposed or otherwise prison. So for you, Leo, if you're confronting someone else whose addiction issues or mental health issues or whatever have kept you caged, or you've felt that way, you're going to be flying the coop. Maybe you've put up with it because you didn't want to rock the boat. You or someone else, I've been walking on eggshells or putting up with this behavior and not wanting to confront it. I've been in denial, but no longer. I am leaving. So if you don't leave in September, or this person doesn't seek help in September, that maybe they just have to go through the stage of denial and stop blinding themselves to the truth. It's really easy to twist things and kind of make excuses for people and situations, and sometimes even ourselves, so that we don't have to take responsibility. or you know, weekends. Oh, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that red flag, even though, you know, when I first saw it, I had a moment of pause. It's time to take those blinders off at the end of the month. Some of you will, others of you, this could stretch into October, but this is the start of liberation, getting help, getting assistance, dealing with a difficult issue. But with something like this, the only way out is through. You got to go through it. You got to deal with it. You got to confront it, or this person does. And, you know, maybe what you're saying here is like, yeah, hey, if you don't get help, I'm out of here. I'm done. And, you know, or I'm not gonna, you know, come pick you up when you're drunk anymore. Or I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna give you money anymore for drugs. You know, or I'm not gonna give you money that you tell me is for other things, even though I know you're spending it on your addiction. Whatever it is, you're putting a stop to it. And this person, though, I think you can expect that first step, right? That first stage of denial. But you've made impact. You have made impact, Leo, in September. And even though they may turn on you and try to kind of, that is another thing that happens when you kind of point out, you know, somebody's addictions or issues or what they need to get help with, they'll turn on you and kind of start listing all of your flaws. Don't let that get your anger up. It's coming from this place. It's coming from, I'm going to turn the spotlight off of me onto you, and then maybe, you know, we can put an end to this, or I can leave or get out of going to get treatment, or get out of going to the doctor, or whatever needs to happen here. So that's what I see, Leo. It was a pretty one-track specific issue here, having to do with either addiction or an abusive relationship, a jealous, possessive, unhealthy relationship. There's something like that either going on with you or with someone close to you. And there does need to be some sort of intervention to kind of bring this to light. So even if the person is in denial, at least we can start the process, right? And bring it to their attention like, hey, this hasn't gone unnoticed. So that's what I see for September, Leo. As I mentioned, meet me over on Vimeo. I'm gonna shuffle the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Definitely want more guidance on and more advice on this reading. I wanna focus on the Devil card, the Two of Swords, and Strength in reverse over here. So the link again is below. Just click or tap show more. I'll meet you over there for that reading, and I'll see you back here next month.